Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. Then I hop right in the message. Right off the back, I'm getting your forward movement is causing someone anxiety. They feel like you left them in the dust here. And it's all because of them trying to compete with little things that does not matter in life. It's like, where did they think they were? Why did they not try to accomplish more other than a feeling of superiority to the people around them? They realized that they competed with those who were nearest and closest to them because they did not want to compare themselves to the outside world, the world at large here. Now they feel like they cannot compete with you because you're in the outside world. You're no longer a part of the inner circle that they were a part of, whether this was people who were your neighbors, whether this was people who were your coworkers, whether this was people who you went to high school with. And some of you guys had that urge to just break free from the outside world, from the inner circle, and go into the outside world and build yourself more in life. You always have a craving for more, more, more. Whereas these people have a craving to dominate who's around them because they feel like it's safer within this circle here. Like, if you guys are all at the same company, they want it to be the top of that company. They didn't even think about starting their own company or doing their own music, doing whatever you did in life. They didn't feel like it was possible for them, so they damn sure didn't feel like it was possible for you. Somebody also thought you were a liar. Like, if somebody feels bad for thinking you are a liar and that you lie for attention, maybe some bad things could have happened to you. They thought you were just making it up because you wanted to get like they thought you had a small mind like them, which is looking for dominance over the people around them or only being around people who they could control here. You've exposed somebody's insecurities. I'm making sure my mic is on. You expose somebody's insecurities by just up and leaving because these people were still at competition with you. They were still waiting to see what you were going to do next. They still wanted to, maybe some of these people tried to block you to make you stuck where you're at, or they just kept talking negatively about you because they wanted the people around them to view you as negative. Now it's like these small sorts of these people who they have control over viewing you negatively don't mean nothing to the larger world here. You guys are in the larger world here where everybody has different opinions. And if you don't like me, stay away from me type of world. You're like, this is not what they like here. They like when people are all boxed in. So you have to deal with people you don't like, or so you have to deal with the negative opinions of others. So you become what people say you are, so like, even if you have a good accomplishments, I don't have to believe this person. They're just saying that. They operated where it was safe and they were looking for feelings of superiority instead of looking for feelings of accomplishments here. They got superiority mixed up with actually accomplishing things here. I remember my little sister, she was such a grammar Nazi. She always looked to correct people in conversation just so she could have a hit of superiority and make people feel dumb. Whole time she could not graduate high school. This girl was in summer school every year. She had to get her GED late. She was not even able to walk with the other students. And I'm like, and yet she's a grammar Nazi, and that kind of made up for, I guess, it made her feel better about her ignorance and her lack of ability to accomplish here. She was not able to accomplish, so she looked for superiority in other people, like by usually correcting them, putting them down and whatnot. We got, yeah, low energy, self doubt, disbelief, vulnerability, low confidence, insecurity, abuse of power, and cowardice coming out here. Somebody was in this energy. They were the lion in reverse. They were the lion without going through finding their heart, like the lion on the Wizard of Oz. They looked for power plays within groups that felt safe to do so. You guys were out here looking for accomplishments and achievements, and you guys got true accomplishments or achievements. You got accomplishments like weight loss. You got accomplishments like, or you're trying to head for true accomplishments. Even if you haven't gotten it yet, that pisses people off. If you're not just trying to compete and make people feel bad and get underneath a bitch skin, lie about things you never experienced. Oh, I went to that country too. Oh, I did that. Oh, that's how they operate. A lot of you guys, instead of saying it, you guys are stacking up money to build a house, maybe. You're stacking up money to do what you need to do. You want a certain amount of savings in your bank account. You want a certain amount of followers on social media. So you're going to do that. You want a certain amount of weight to come up off of you. So you guys work on losing weight. Some of you guys are like, I ain't losing no fucking weight. I'm going to save up for my lipo. That's where I'm at. I'm like, just lipo my arm. I'm going to keep the titties. I'm going to exercise, walk, whatever. But and I like telling people my next move because I realize the evil eye works for me in reverse. Like when people are hating on me, I'm like, people hating on me and not wanting me to get my visa here. It made them put my visa through early without me giving them the rest of the requirements. I got there. To do some more biometrics. And they're like, no, you don't need it. Look, here's your approval. Like, I was like, for real? For real? I'm like, I'm like, the hating be giving me energy. I'm like, I'm like, keep hating on me, bitch. You giving me energy. That like that's why people are like, don't tell your business. I'm like, let me put my love life out there a little bit. Cause they're gonna hate on me and to get in the perfect man here. Watch. They're gonna hate me into the love of my life. Mental breakdown, ruin, failure, bitterness, exhaustion, collapse, betrayal. I got the biggest ringing in my left ear right here. Somebody is like feeling like they're going to collapse and they feel like they betrayed themselves. It's not like this person is even dealing with true betrayal. This person is having trouble dealing with the fact they betrayed themselves. Like, by trying to compete rather than succeed. There's a difference between competing and succeeding in life. Because if you're looking to compete, it's because you have no success. If you're, we got emotional detachment, indecision, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information, mental turmoil coming out here. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be in mental turmoil. They wanted you to have anxiety. They could have told this to other people. You're not going to be able to handle having a real job because of this, because of that. You're going to break down. You're going to do this, do that. And then now they're realizing that's them here because we also have contemplation, peace. Yeah, it says contemplation twice. Recuperation, rejuvenated, sanctuary coming out here. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you look very rejuvenated. You look very accomplished. You look very successful. You look very, like, refreshed. And even though some of you guys have not even gotten where you wanted to go, but the fact that you guys are sitting down and mapping out and drawing a new life here, some of you guys, you're not working with nobody but the divine right now. It's definitely okay if you want to keep your things secret. I just noticed that junk be for me, and it'd be extra funny when somebody in the spiritual community, when I could sense people trying to evil eye me, and then I'm just boom, taking all of that energy, and then I'm gonna get even better. All right. Let me see. Yeah, we got intuitive, subconscious, feminine, energy, inner work, vo- inner voice, spirituality, secrets, and wisdom is coming out here. The high priestess coming out underneath the strength card. And so this lets me know that you guys have enough strength and you guys have enough intuition to move on here. Whereas somebody could have wanted to deplete you energetically and mentally by just coming at you with bitterness. They kind of wanted to write you out as a weak person and that they could get into your mind and control you. Now that this person cannot, or these groups of people can't get into your mind, they can't control you, they can't bring your day down. It's like, what do we do next? Because every time we try, this person is completely untouched. They keep moving on, they keep moving forward here. Somebody cannot stand that because you're now you're out of the loop. You're out of these people's inner circle. Whoever this is, you're unreachable. Even if you're still there, you're not mentally accessible to them because your mind is on somewhere else here. Your mind is on building something else. Your mind is on moving forward. Your mind, and these people wanted to have unfair battles with you. That's another thing I wanted to say. With the Ten of Swords here, it's like they wanted to Ten of Swords you. They wanted to gang up on you with other people. They wanted to, like, I don't know, like fight you unfairly, make you feel some type of way. Like, they wanted to gang up on you. It was not a fair fight that they wanted with these people. Exhaustion, insulting, gossipy, playing mind games, scattered brain, lack of planning, and sarcastic here with the Page of Swords. This is like a whole class of people going against the substitute teacher. But now they're sensing you're not a substitute teacher. You're very strong mentally. Somebody felt like they could, if they grouped up, they could easily overwhelm you. But now they're overwhelmed by the amount of people that are in support of you. Like, you mentally, physically, and emotionally, you have this support around you, even spiritually, more than anything. You have a lot of spiritual support here. You got, like, whoever this is, they wanted to break you open and use you for the fruit, or you had people who wanted to, like, just compete with you. Somebody could have been trying to exploit you too, whether this was exploit you for more work at the job, they wanted to exhaust you, overwhelm you, like maybe they just thought it would be funny, but now they're like, wow, I can't play with the collective like that. They're not even that same energy, you know? But there's multiple people who you're giving an awakening to, who didn't want to see you as someone who can handle life. They didn't want to see you as strong. They didn't want to see you like in this more to life energy. What we got here? We got heartbreak, deceit, disappointment, unrealistic turmoil, avoiding conflict. A lot of this is feminine energies, but you got masculine energies who are lower vibrational, who wanted you to be that type of desperate for love woman here. Like, because when you're desperate for love, you guys, women are easy to control. They can just say certain things. Like, they might always think that they're doing something wrong. Somebody wanted you to be that desperate for love person so you could be more moldable, so you can be more moldable, so people could feel, so that men could tell you whatever. Any man could tell you, oh, it's because of your lipstick. Oh, well, men aren't going to like you unless you are freaky enough, or men aren't going to like you if you're too freaky. You need to hold your sex life back. You need to do this. You need to do that to find a man, when love is supposed to be an intimate thing. It's like you either like that person or you don't, and it's no public, they want women to belong to the public, at least toxic men. There's a lot of men I see now stepping forward and separating themselves from those toxic men who want control over women here. You know, they're like, I'm not a little bitch like that. I don't operate in wanting control. They find a girl that they like, and then that's who they like. Love is personal. It's not supposed to be this public battle for a man's heart. Like, men love when you battle publicly to have a man, like, you know, rather than think of what kind of man you want, or just letting love happen naturally. If love isn't going to happen naturally, it's really not worth it. And the best place to find love is to ask God for it. Ask God for a man. Ask God for a new life. Talk to him. And you know if you want it, but you can't, you shouldn't be trying to do certain things to make yourself lovable. Divine, please tell me more. Of course, work on your character if you're a bad person. But stagnation, indecision, staying in bad situation, travel, problems with disenchantment is coming here. Yes, somebody feels dumb for staying in a bad situation just to try to compete here, or staying in a bad lifestyle just because there was people there. So now that you guys move on, and I feel like you guys move on a lot. Some of you guys might have heavy Sagittarius placements, where one day you're running around with this group of people, next day you're like, I can't mess with that person, and then you're with another group of people here. And this could definitely was one of the groups that felt like they had a hold on you. They're now disappointed that you're not a part of the group. You got everybody thinking right now in life, and you got some people really upset. There's a lot of people dealing with cognitive dissonance by your forward movement, because they read you to be someone that can easily be entrapped, manipulated, and whatnot, and you can't be. You're refusing to be caught up with these. Yet people are coming back to reality and realizing they don't have many choices in life. And this is why they stay with bad people and in bad situations and bad relationships. This could be a female here that's in a bad relationship. She could have previously tried to make you envious of her man, her man, her man, or just having someone in general, where this person realized you have a lot of options. You're not gonna hang around no friend that mistreats you. You're not gonna hang around no man that mistreats you. You got a lot of people that want to be in your face because you do got forward movement, because you do get a lot of attention, because you are beautiful, because you are talented. Some of you guys know how to do certain things like nails, hair, make dresses, or just like make life fun here. You can be the life of the party. Coming back to reality, anxiety, cold reality ends your dreams, lack of purpose and clarity. You got a lot of options here. Somebody is also challenged by the fact that you can enjoy life on your own, where this person has to constantly be around people, whether they're positive or negative. A lot of you guys, you enjoy your peace, you enjoy luxury, you enjoy beauty, you enjoy life itself. You guys don't need to lock on to every individual that you meet here. You can meet a person, have fun with them, and move on from there. Like, even if it's just a conversation with a stranger in the club, in the bar, or walking out and about. You don't need to have those people like and lock them in, compete with them, and like do all of these weird things that this person does. Somebody's feeling like a weirdo compared to you. We got Knight of Pentacles, consistency, practical, reliable, efficient, patience, strong will, improvement, determination, responsible coming out here. You got somebody responsible coming in, or you guys are looking like the Knight of Pentacles yourself here. People are saying you guys are consistent. You guys do things that are practical for you. You guys have this forward movement, and it's all because of you and the way you think and how you just keep climbing up that mountain that a lot of people can't climb up that mountain with you here. Yeah, we got the lovers in reverse card coming out under the 10 of swords. Somebody wanted to act like they were a lover to you and then later like flip on you, like do the 10 of swords here. They wanted to come in like loving, positive people and then turn on you thinking that this was going to destruct you mentally or emotionally, and you've already dealt with that, so it didn't work, and they're upset that it didn't work. They weren't able to friend fake you and like confuse you here. Some of you guys, this could have been like on your platform. You can have people that's coming in or wanted to come in and act like, you know, they were supporters, liking, oh girl, oh haha, you so funny, oh this and that. And then like, you know, they were going to then turn and start being mean, start criticizing you, start criticizing your content because they told themselves that, you know, that will hurt more if they got close to you. Now they're figuring out they didn't get close to you. Your brain doesn't operate on like that. And not only that, you're heavily intuitive. You just let people do what they do here. If you know they get disrespectful, it's block, move on, delete, and you live your life and whatnot. Um, yeah, rapid change, gaining momentum, fruits of labor, movement, quick action, air travel, and excitement is coming out here. Yeah, your life is looking very excitement. Not only are they anxious about your forward movement, they can sense you got a whole lot more here. And the only thing that they felt like they could do to hold you back was to friend fake you here. Somebody wanted to make you think that they would get violent, but they're not. They're not going to get violent. None of these people want to go to jail. None of these people want to, even if they try to get violent, it's going to be touching you. I touched the bitch and then and she ain't do nothing, or playfully hitting you, shut up. And then noticing, oh, hey, they take that amount of disrespect, then they would have tried to do more disrespectful things here. But these people want to get close to you first before they could even feel safe disrespecting you. Like, you know, they need you to interact with them positively and then switch up here. And they wanted to have you feeling stuck, like you ain't know what to do or they want to make it so you can't like secure respect, you know? Maybe wanting to make it so you could be confused, and they could also lie later too because of your confusion. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. What are you talking about? No, I was just playing with you. And you know, you got to very much, I'm not playing like that. I'm not, you know that, or you just block, move on, stop hanging out with these people. And now they don't have any access towards you. So it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do next? Like, you know, people, like some people saw you as like fresh meat, and then you're not fresh meat. And these people are weak though. They're lions in reverse. Like these people want to act savage, but if they was really savage, they would really have a better life here. They would savagely be going after money and accomplishments. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.